Breaking news, Omegle has been shut down. On November 9, 2023, Leif K. Brooks, the founder of Omegle, posted on social media that the app will no longer exist. The news was bittersweet because while some influencers made a living out of creating content from Omegle, it was not a secret that the app served as a medium for some activities that were detrimental to society. So, while people were sad, they were equally happy because that would mean the end of those activities. And the news was not at all shocking because over the years there have been various petitions to have the app removed. This news has been a long time coming. While the news was expected, Leif K. Brooks put out paragraphs of words explaining why he finally put his baby to rest. But before we get into that, let us give a biography moment to the late Omegle. A moment of silence, please. On the fateful day in 2009, 18-year-old Leif K. Brooks launched the Omegle app. Initially it was just a texting app. To become a user it didn't take much. You didn't have to give out your personal details or verify anything. All you needed was a username. The users were randomly connected to each other to chat. It was easy to use and access, making people from parts of the world interested in partaking in the app. By 2010, the video chat was introduced where users connect via webcam. This made the app more attractive to users and gained more popularity. But as everything else good on planet Earth, the bad side began to show. Some dubious users took advantage of the app. Because the app matched the users randomly, sexual predators took advantage of the site. There were people who would log on fully naked and doing inappropriate things on the app, and minors on the app who were unfortunate to encounter such users. A man on Omegle harmed a young girl of 13 years in 2014. She met him on the online chat platform. A young boy of 15 years was taken into custody in 2017. He asked a girl of 12 years for inappropriate pictures on Omegle. She was also on the online chat platform. Apart from the sexual misconducts, there were cases of cyberbullying and harassment from the app. There were even cases of people taking their own lives due to bullying on the app. In 2013, a 14-year-old boy was driven to take his own life after being bullied on Omegle. People who abused the app were able to get away with it because the app makes it hard to track them down. In light of these issues, Leif did his best to try and fix it by putting setting measures in place, some of which were age verification and filters for inappropriate content. But let us be real for a second. If people can fake their IDs, how much more this? Obviously, these measures didn't work, seeing how things have turned out. Although the app seemed to be making a bad name, there were some aspects of it that were still fun. The rise of social media fame and being an influencer spawned a new niche for creators, and Omegle was one of the channels. Social media influencers would go on the app and get to meet their fans. This new niche was one of the reasons why people held on to the app. Imagine swiping on Omegle and meeting Beyonce, oh my goodness. There were even some influencers who made their content from reacting to their Omegle swipes, which was pretty fun. Back in 2019, the USA Congress held a hearing on the dangers of anonymous apps, and guess who was part of it? Omegle. In this year, 2023, the UK also introduced a safety online bill, which would impose significant obligations on online platforms to protect children from harm. Such legal actions all cancel Omegle because Omegle had all the red flags. So, on November 9, 2023, Leif K. Brooks came out with a statement announcing the shutdown of the app, and here are some of the things he highlighted. His main reason was the misuse of the app for sexual deviance, which had put the app under intense scrutiny from online safety regulators like the bill passed in the UK. Also, there was not much he could do since he designed the app for anonymity. So they had no access to the conversations, and it was almost impossible to track the sexual defaulters. These users can also create multiple accounts without being caught, which made it hard to protect other users. He had also stated that some casualties on the app led to lawsuits that have taken a toll on the company's finances and his mental health, as well as the founder. And in his own words, he could not deal with mental health at the age of 30. Well, Omegle came to a very expected end after 14 years of fun. Well, I don't know how to feel about it. It had its good and bad times, but then, all things do come to an end. But that is not the end of anonymous media, as there are others that run just like Omegle, Emerald Chat, and so much more so. I'm sure Omegle will not be missed at all. However, I do wonder what will become of the influencers that made content from the app. A lot of them have had very little to say about the situation. Most of them have shared their views on how positive this decision is, so I do hope they have ideas for new content now that it is gone. And For you, my viewers, comment below in the comments section how you feel about this situation. Are you positive about the decision to completely shut down the app, or do you share a different view? And as we end today's video, we say RIP to Omegle.